Hello students, in this video we'll be looking into a few topics in electricity. So we all know what is resistance. Resistance is the property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charge. So you should know, I have already told you in the class that resistance is directly proportional to the length of the wire. Okay, which means the more the length of a wire, the more is the resistance and less is the current passing through it. Okay, and we have also studied that R is inversely proportional to area of cross section. All these things we have discussed in the online classes. So which means when the area is more, when the wire is very thick, then the resistance will be less and it will allow more current to pass through it. So we have to combine these two equations. Okay, when you combine these two equations, it becomes like R is directly proportional to L by A. So these both combine to give you L by A. Okay, L just gets multiplied with 1, you get L by A. I think you can understand this, which means resistance is directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to area of cross section of a wire. So now if you remove this proportionality symbol and introduce an equal to, you have to give a constant, and that constant is known as rho. So what is rho? Rho means resistivity. So this is the next topic we are going to study. So rho means resistivity. Can you understand? Rho means resistivity. So R is equal to rho L by A. Okay, so when we remove the constant, remove the proportionality symbol, and equate it, then you have to introduce a constant, which is rho, resistivity. So resistivity, now this resistivity has a unit. So it's just represented as rho, RHO. It is called as RHO, but it has a unit. So how to bring about with the unit? But before that, you should know what is the meaning of resistivity, isn't it? So now you know what is the meaning of resistance. Resistance means it is the property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charges inside it. So when charges flow through a wire, the conductor itself has a property to oppose it to a small extent. If it is an insulator, to a large extent. That property is called as resistance. But what is resistivity? Suppose the length of the wire is 1 meter and the area of cross section is 1 meter square. Just imagine we have a wire whose length is 1 meter and area of cross section is 1 meter square. Then L and A become 1. So you'll be getting R is equal to rho. Can you understand in such specific cases? So how you can define resistivity is nothing but the resistance when the length is 1 meter and the area of cross section is 1 meter square. So that is the definition of resistivity. Can you understand? See, for example, if you have a wire whose length and area are not known, then it is called resistance. But if you have a wire whose length is 1 meter and area is 1 meter square, then such a resistance is also called as resistivity. So both are almost the same. Resistance is a generic term, whereas resistivity is a specific term. We are pertaining to a length of 1 meter and area of cross section of 1 meter square. So that is what you need to know. Next, you should know what is the unit of resistivity. So from this equation, what can be rho? Rho can be equated to RA by L, isn't it? So A will go into the left side as multiplication and L comes to the left side as division. So you'll be getting RA by L. What is the unit of resistance? I've already told you there is a unit of resistance called ohm, OHM, ohm. And unit of area. Area is always represented in meter square. And what is the unit of length? Length is always represented in meter. So 1 meter and 1 meter get cancelled and you will be getting ohm meter. So this ohm meter is the unit of resistivity. Can you understand? This is the unit of resistivity. So till this we have the concept of resistivity. So resistivity is represented in ohm meter. The remaining concepts we will be seeing in the class. Okay. But before that, I have another topic to cover in this video, which is nothing but heating effect. Okay, so suppose if you have a lot of resistance, okay, in a circuit, if you have a lot of resistance in a circuit, then what happens is that there is more opposition to the flow of charges coming into it, isn't it? So when there is more opposition, there is more heat being liberated. This concept is known as heating effect. Can you understand? So when the circuit contains lot of resistors, when I say resistors, it means there is a lot of opposition to the flow of the charges through the wire, isn't it? So when there is lot of resistors, then there is lot of opposition, and this leads to more heat in the circuit. Okay, so this heat at times can be used for our practical applications. We need heat in a lot of practical appliances like electric iron boxes, induction stove, electric toasters, sandwich makers, electric kettle, milk cookers, etc. So in all these cases we are going to use this heating effect. Okay, so what is heating effect? Heat is represented as capital H. Okay, heat is represented as capital H. Okay, it is nothing but an energy. So heat is equal to I square RT. Okay, heat is equal to I square RT. So how we are getting this? Heat is equal to I square RT. I means current, R means resistance, and T means time. So this I'll explain in another video. So in today's video we saw what is resistivity. Okay, so this will be continued in the next video. Okay, thank you.